All right, guys, here we go. UFC.
I did all that work for you to get a collector's item, is what you're saying.
No. We might. Well, can we talk off air about this? This is absolutely crazy. This is crazy. Oh, my goodness, guys. The best, Elle and Grant Dawson. All right, guys, we are starting it right now. Banana Blitz, UFC Atlanta. Pretty cool stat card. Buckley and Usman in the main event. Rose Namajunas and the surgeon Miranda Maverick in the co. I know Elle is super excited for that fight. Not yawning at all, but a lot of other good fights on the card. Let's get into it. Guys, what is the most hype fight for UFC Atlanta?
Usman versus Buckley. Everybody is excited about welterweight right now. Everybody's excited about Joaquin Buckley, and this is the perfect benchmark to figure out if he is the next title contender.
Yeah, I have to agree. That's the fight that really sticks out. Every other fight you're kind of looking at, you're kind of like, I can pretty much see how this is going to go, I'm so curious to know how Kamaru Usman is going to do.
Okay. What's the underrated banger at UFC Atlanta?
I have one.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm actually really excited to see Cody Garbrandt fight Raoni Barcelos. Barcelos is one of these guys, like he's an old dog. He's been around a really long time, same as Cody Garbrandt. And Barcelos, like he's beating good guys. Mm-hmm. Like he I think the worst guy he's lost to recently is Kyler Phillips, who's ranked quite high and is a really good fighter. So I think this will be really fun. Barcelos beat Peyton Talbot, absolutely masterclassed him, a guy that everybody was super high on. The fight was really fun. There were great scrambles. And I think Cody Garbrandt, like, even though he's older, I don't think he's ever making another title run. I think he's still a fun fighter that's going to come out and try and swing for the fences. So,
I actually have two, if that's okay, because I legitimately cannot decide.
If I hear, let me see the points. Let me. I got the point system right here.
Cody versus I don't know how to say his name.
Ochoa.
Jose Ochoa. See,
yeah,
I can't read in my language. No way I can read in somebody else's language.
2 points for Elle.
I'm really excited for that fight. Cody Durden brings it every single time.
Yeah.
He is probably the person that has gotten stamped with the boring stamp the most, like, not unironic, like the most mistakenly. Like,
undeservingly.
Yeah, he is the most exciting, boring fighter there is because, dude, every fight he's in, whether he wins or loses, it's a banger. And yeah, he wrestles. He goes in there and he wrestles a bit too. But dude, he's always swinging for the fences. I actually really like this fight. And then my other one is Ricky Samoan versus Charles Jourdain. I actually think that that's going to be a pretty good fight. Ricky's coming off of a big win over our teammate and friend. Wow.
Elle Dawson just got 10 points. Grant, that fight does not exist anymore, my man. Let me see.
The Ricky Samoan fight?
Yeah. Yep. He is now fighting.
Sure. Yeah.
He is now fighting Cameron Smotherman.
Cameron Smotherman?
Oh no, Ricky Samoan is off. That's what it is.
Oh. So Charles Jourdain is fighting Cameron Smotherman? Wow, this like just happened. It's still on the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Cody Durden versus that's my fight.
Dude,
that's my
can we talk about this again? Charles Jourdain is making 135 pounds.
Wow, it's crazy. Iridium is breaking news.
I'm salty.
Anyway, how is
so? Yeah, that fight.
He's huge.
I think Charles is out.
Oh, Charles is out. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so Ricky's fighting Cameron Smotherman. I didn't see that.
Yes.
Sorry.
Simone is fighting Smotherman.
So probably because Dave cannot say his name. It's okay.
Hit me.
I digress. Smotherman?
Nope, not trying it. Not trying it. All right. So we had Cody Durden for Grant. Elle, I like yours. Dude, I love Ronnie. Like, he's just always fun to watch. Like, that's the one. I think he beats Cody Garbrandt. Like, nope. Yeah, okay, thank you.
And he just beat that undefeated kid, right?
Yeah.
With the black hole.
Yeah, black hole in his chest. And it wasn't like he got lucky.
No, he looked really good.
mauled him. And that guy went into a tattoo parlor and goes, "Hey, put a black hole in the middle of my chest."
And then matching on the back.
Yeah.
That had to hurt.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what fight is guaranteed to be finished at UFC Atlanta?
This one was hard for me.
I feel like you've already said it.
I think so too, El. I agree with Grant.
You think it's Barcelos Garbrandt?
Yeah, I feel like Cody can't.
Cody's going through a midlife crisis. He's got like a face tattoo and dreads. Like, what's going on?
I mean, Cody's always.
He's always had face tattoos.
So his midlife crisis is growing his hair out. So just to be clear, you shave your head and it's a midlife crisis. Cody grows his hair out.
It's a midlife crisis.
So no matter what you do, it's
no, I think that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Cody Garbrandt and Ione Basalos is a.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. I also like Cody Brundage and Mansoor
Abdul Malik.
Yeah,
that's a.
It could go either way.
Yeah, it's not high quality, but we should see a finish. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just said guaranteed finish. I think that's the. I can't see Cody. It's the same thing. I can't see Cody Brundage winning a decision. You know, he's either going to get his front and he's coming off of a knockout win himself over Julian Marquez, who I know is very tough. So I think that one's kind of a banger.
Okay. Oh, that could be an underrated banger. All right. With that being said, we just did the finish. What fight is guaranteed to go the distance? And you can't say Rose Namajunas and Miranda Maverick.
That was definitely
dude. That's the most right? Like that's going 15 minutes.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Are we not allowed to say women's fight or just that woman?
Vanessa Demopoulos too, huh?
I don't know a whole lot about this Jamie girl. But I know Vanessa's tough. She's
very tough.
Very tough.
You got to grab her glove if you want to finish her.
I heard she has a cool living room.
She does have a cool living room.
She does have a cool living room.
There's a stripper pole in there.
Dude, Grant.
Dave was mortified.
You brought it up.
Sometimes I set stuff up just to it's like inside the joke. If people get it, they like it. If they don't, it goes over their head. You don't have to be like, hey, yep, I jumped on the stripper pole.
I have one. I think Phil Rowe and Anja Lusa is going to
Ooh, okay.
I think that's
so you're skipping both female fights and you're saying that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I could see a sneaky sub from Vanessa or a finish from Jamie, maybe. I don't know.
I'm actually Phil Rowe is powerful dude.
Anja Lusa though is super tough.
But the
only time he got finished was where he kind of chickened out with Brian Battle and the eye.
That was weird, wasn't it? That was weird.
Really, I don't think the eye poke was that bad. I think he wanted a way out. But
that's a good point.
But usually he does not get finished.
I'm going to go with Vanessa Demopoulos.
All right. There we go. Hey, we need more Vanessa Demopoulos on the show. So there we go. Guys, who's the lock of the card? Who is guaranteed to win at UFC Atlanta?
I hope I'm not off base here, but I think Malcolm Wellmaker. I love this kid.
1,000,000%.
I think I like
Elle 10 more points. Elle's in the lead right now. Big guys. Big lead for Elle Dawson.
I'm off my game today. I'm having a rough one.
I think Chris Moutinho is really tough, and I think he's going to beat a lot of guys outside the UFC, but I think Malcolm Wellmaker is on his way to becoming a star in the UFC. He's so good. His striking is so clean. I think this is a great matchup for him.
This is guaranteed win, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to go with a little unorthodox here. Well, I mean, he's a big favorite, so it can't be that big of an unorthodox. But I'm going to take Michael Chiesa over Court McGee.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think Michael Chiesa has looked good lately, but I do think this is a very big step down for him. Court McGee was on, if I'm not mistaken, the 4th or 5th Ultimate Fighter. That's how old he is. Very interesting.
Court McGee won the Brock Lesnar one or close to that? Am I off base on that?
He's the only guy because I don't know if they used to do this, where if you lost, you could fight your way back.
Right.
And he is the only guy to lose in the show, fight his way back, and win the show.
Yeah. Wow.
I like the guy. I think he's got a great story. He OD'd and came back. Like, amazing story. I don't know if you knew about that, but
no.
I just think Michael Chiesa is going to be able to control him on the ground.
I like it. But Elle Dawson with the win so far with Wellmaker. Good pick, Elle Dawson. Who's the biggest underdog at UFC Atlanta? Who wins?
Like, who's the best dog?
Yes,
I think there's some value on Andre Petrosky.
I was literally just, that's mine
really?
too. Yeah.
That's your pick. Yeah, I think there's value here. He's not a huge dog, plus 160, but I think that's really good value. Edmund Shabazian has consistently struggled with good wrestlers, and he's very up and down. Yeah, and Petrosky sometimes gets tired, but Edmund isn't a guy that pushes a crazy pace.
Yeah. Right.
I think Andre gets him down. He's explosive. He's athletic.
Good point.
Yeah, you're saying that Edmund consistently has struggled with good wrestlers. I'm saying that Edmund has consistently struggled with good fighters. So I just don't think you know what I mean? Like, am I wrong?
Good at anything?
Am I wrong?
You're
like,
not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. You're so right, and it's so funny that you're so right. It's just like Grant Dawson is the greatest person on earth to give a backhanded compliment to. It's like, Dave, you look very thick in your shirt today. Like, Grant Dawson's the best at that. He is the best.
Dave, you're looking way less worse than you did yesterday.
Yes. See, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Grant. There you go.
No, right. I don't think Edmund's like.
No, guys, I think I felt like he was super popular 6 years ago because his coach was coached with Ronda Rousey and he was a prospect and it was like blown out of proportion. What did you say?
And his name's cool.
And I think he was maybe decently good looking and young. And it was just like, it was a thing. It was like a poster. It was a thing. He's not a good mixed martial artist. There you go. Like, sometimes we're real on this show, When
you look at a guy like Andre Petrosky, I might be a little bit biased here, but I think he's just missing something. Like, I don't think Edmund's a good fighter. I think Andre's just missing something. Like, I can't even put my finger on it. It's not a cardio thing. It's not a striking thing. It's not a wrestling thing. I don't think he's a quitter. I think he's just missing something that I can't put my hand on.
There's something he hasn't developed
yet. And as soon
as mentally, could be a game plan. It could be something mentally that to strike when the iron's hot or something like that.
Could be he needs to go to a new gym. He's the best guy in his gym, and he's just
I
don't know what the answer is. I think Edmund could go to every single gym in the world and train a lifetime there and still suck. Andre Petrosky is just missing that one thing, and he could go on a 6-7 fight win streak. So I'm picking Petrosky.
I give Grant extra.
Dude, the best in the business. Grant Dawson.
I need to. I'm not usually this mean to other fighters because I don't like it when people are mean to me. But man, I'm having a bad day, so they're all getting it today. Everybody's getting it today.
I'm really sorry on why you're having a bad day, but this is content gold out of Grant Dawson, So I am very sorry though. All right, who's the biggest superstar at UFC Atlanta?
I mean, right now it's Usman.
Yeah.
It's Usman right now, but it very well could be Buckley at the end of this weekend.
How about Rose?
I think she's lost her sparkle a little, which is I think she'll look good. I do. I think she'll be very prepared for Miranda Maverick.
One of the best comments to date for Grant Dawson right here.
Edmund's listening somewhere with tears in his eyes.
Grant, who's the biggest star at UFC Atlanta?
Probably Ricky. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's got to be Usman, right? I think Usman and Buckley aren't on this card. You could put Rose and the other one as a main event on a fight night that'll get 11,000 views and no one will really care about. I think this fight night's going to do a lot better because of Kamaru Usman and Joaquin Buckley. And it's the big question, what's Shavkat? No, not Shavkat. What's the other one?
Chimaev.
Chimaev, thank you. Chimaev has looked unstoppable, unbeatable, except for when he fought Kamaru Usman on 4 days' notice. Like Kamaru came up on 4 days' notice to fight him. So I'm just so curious, is he still with us? Is he still that good? Is he still the guy? Probably not. No, you're right. Probably not. But I never want to count out a competitor until I see it myself.
Especially since he was a super dominant champion.
Right. Who has dominated Kamaru Usman? Like
no one.
He's dominated him. They've gotten up by dude. I personally thought he could have won that fight with Chimaev. I thought it was
I think Usman's won every last round. There's something like that I heard, except for the knockout against Leon. It's a rare. I saw this on Twitter, so it's Twitter. But like out of his last 20 fights, other than being knocked out, he won 19 or 20 of the last round that he fought. So to me, that means he's a dog. He's a competitor. Even if he's losing, he's going to fight until the end. Like just whatever that is,
So that's usually what goes, right? You see somebody get look at Jim Miller, for example. Jim Miller, I know he's way older, but Jim Miller, you saw him being able to compete against a young guy like who's the tall kid? Hooper.
Chase Hooper.
So bad with names right now today. I don't know what's going on.
Dude. I think I nailed your Hooper and I nailed your Chimaev like that. You can.
I didn't know. He just goes.
We're gonna open up the cards right now. We're skip Friday. We'll just.
No, but he like totally forgot where. You could see that. I think that Miller was the better fighter. His body just could not keep up with the young Chase Hooper, right? Like if I remember correctly, he did well in the second or the first, won one of the rounds, and then you could just tell he was just too slow. He was just he was just too, and you're not seeing that with Kamaru Usman.